Yeah. What is worse at? Say, Indiana's. It's gonna say it. Oh, what's the movie? Um, well, yeah, well, see how long they got, look at me. Which one? Yeah.
Try another resin. You got them movies?
Yeah.
Well, they have it already.
Oh, that's it.
You gonna come watch it?
No.
No.
I'll try this thing work. You got two things. Yeah.
You got lights upstairs?
Say, so when you make that.
February 27, 1933. At 9:27 p.m., a massive fire erupts inside the Reichstag, Germany's House of Parliament. Marinus van der Lubbe, a 24-year-old half-blind Dutch communist, is found half naked behind the building and arrested on sight. After an interrogation and trial, Marinus is beheaded 3 days before his 25th birthday.
Thanks. You don't want to watch movies?
Historians argue that Gestapo police entered the Reichstag through an underground tunnel and soaked the building with chemicals and gasoline, with Marinus arriving later to start the fire with his shirt.
When you can you pause that so I can
Later
talk
that
about
evening,
something?
Adolf Hitler and Hermann Göring meet in front of the flaming debris to round up a list of communists
I know,
and
doesn't
execute
matter. I'll come
that
back
same
later.
night. The next day, Hitler passed the Reichstag fire decree, which suspended most civil liberties and banned publications considered unfriendly to the Nazi cause. Hitler then takes Nazi control of the German parliament, passes the Enabling Acts, and begins his invasion of neighboring countries, starting with Poland. September 11, 1941. Ground is broken at the Pentagon in Arlington, Virginia, and construction begins. December 7, 1941. The Imperial Japanese Navy attacks the Pacific Fleet of the United States Navy at Pearl Harbor in Oahu, Hawaii. 2,403 Americans are killed, and an additional 1,178.
Yeah, well, what's the movie I haven't here?
Although Roosevelt received multiple warnings indicating that an attack was imminent, he withholds this information and informs his commanders that negotiations with Japan are underway.
The Pearl Harbor Investigating Committee hears the testimony of Admiral Kimmel, who was Navy head at Pearl Harbor at the time of the Japanese attack.
We needed one thing. That by private means, with the information available in voices from the intercepted dispatch, which told when and where.
So now, I'm in the video, watching on video, and you watching the video there.
A number of government
That part.
investigations concluded that there was considerable foreknowledge of the Japanese plans. Roosevelt declares December 7th an unprovoked and dastardly attack, an act of war between the United States and Japanese Empire, and asked for
And they killed 10,000 soldiers in
May 8, 1945. Nazi Germany formally surrenders to the World War II Allied forces.
Yeah, all the cameras were gone.
Beginning that month, the United States military begins recruiting the top rocket scientists from Nazi Germany. The project, known as Operation Paperclip, eventually included more than 100 individuals for the purpose of advancing America's technology. July 16, 1945. The Manhattan Project, a joint effort between the United States, United Kingdom, and Canada to develop strategic nuclear weapons, culminates with a detonation in New Mexico, nicknamed the Trinity Test. The detonation was equal to 19 kilotons of TNT and left a crater of radioactive glass 10 feet deep and 1,000 feet wide. A variation of this bomb would later be used on two cities. Hiroshima, Japan. 70,000 people are instantly killed as a result. The bomb completely obliterated 1 square mile and started fires across almost 5 square miles, leaving almost
Well, they
nothing.
could have dropped the bombs there and tried them in the bush. You know, in the bush, tried how big the bomb is. They'd have to kill the people.
Years that followed.
They don't just want to would like to kill me. And they were there.
Nagasaki, Japan. 40,000 are killed and almost 30,000 are injured. The bomb destroyed 1 square mile and started fires almost 2 miles out. In the end, the Manhattan Project cost nearly $2 billion and employed more than 130,000 people at 3 different facilities across 3 different states. Research and design at Los Alamos National Laboratory and 2 sites built explicitly for the project. Uranium enrichment at Oak Ridge in Tennessee, and plutonium enrichment at the Hanford site in Washington State. At the time, it was the largest construction effort in United States history, and the entire operation was supervised by General Leslie Groves of the Army Corps of Engineers. Groves used a practice known as compartmentalization, which limits intelligence to a need-to-know basis and often leaves those working on the project in the dark. Entire communities and natives were literally packed up and moved out. Although tens of thousands of people were directly affected, the Manhattan Project was kept a secret. So secret that Vice President Harry Truman only became aware of it after President Roosevelt's death.
Hell, man.
General Groves himself claimed compartmentalization of knowledge was the very heart of security. Each man should know everything he needed to know and do his job, and nothing else. To this day, much of the Manhattan Project remains classified. November 21st, 1945. The Nuremberg trials, an international tribunal to convict the Nazi Party of war crimes, commences in Germany. 12 are executed. The rest are imprisoned, acquitted, or commit suicide before trial.
That's right.